Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about Sarah's confession, and I'm going to be telling you why you should stay away from this program. My name is Lewis, and I actually do know about the trading industry. I know people who have made money with binary options trading, and I also know people who have lost money. And the reason I want to talk to you about this is because I myself have had a very similar experience with a software like this. I purchased the software. Actually, no, I didn't purchase the software. I I signed up for this particular software, which was at the time called Insured Profits, and pretty much what happened was I had very mediocre results, and I ended up losing about $5,000 of my money. And long story short, it was a very stressful time for me. I hate being in debt. Well, actually, who does, right? And because of that, I was very stressed out, and thankfully, I was able to come up with a strategy, to make my money back, with binary options trading. But in the long run, I actually don't see it. I don't see it as something that's worth doing because of the fact that it's just very stressful. It's kind of like gambling. Once your emotions get involved, it's very hard to make strategic decisions, strategic trades. So I strongly recommend against stuff like this. So I'm also going to be giving you some alternatives at the end of this video if you decide that this isn't for you. So let's get into it. The first thing I want you to know is that trading binary options is a legitimate deal. You can actually make money. And I actually know a buddy of mine who lives in Arizona who's actually a day trader, and he actually does pretty good. But there are a couple of factors that are involved and that he uses and that you must be aware of. So the first thing is you need a mentor. You need to have somebody that's going to show you exactly what to do. And in these cases, they don't provide mentors. They just provide you with the software and nothing else, and there's hardly ever any support. The second thing you need to know is you need to have a strategy, and only a mentor is going to give you that strategy. And when I say strategy, like I mentioned, my friend in Arizona, he uses strategies to make better trading decisions. And so you need a strategy, and only a mentor is going to be able to give you that strategy. The third thing you need to understand is you need to be aware of what indicators are, and if you don't know what an indicator is, then that is a good sign that you should not be doing this. Now, an indicator is pretty much a piece of software that tells you whether the market is going to go up or down. And examples of some of these indicators would be in the form of candlesticks, which you could look up in Google so you can get an idea of what they look like. Candlesticks, Bollinger Bands, they come in the form of trends and also stochastics. And like I said before, these indicators are, I guess you can kind of consider them as a strategy because many expert traders, they use these indicators to make better trading decisions as opposed to just placing blind trades, which is what somebody would do if they didn't know anything, about binary options trading. The fourth thing you need to know is um, you need to have a clear understanding of how the market works. So let's say, for example, that the United States influences Russia, right, or any other country, and vice versa. You need to be aware of this, and because of the fact that the United States can influence the economy of any other country and vice versa. And what that means is, because of this, the market can fluctuate very dramatically depending on what's going on. For example, so you must be aware of how the market works and how it behaves. So the fifth thing you need to understand is how catastrophes also influence the market. So let's say, for example, bomb threats, explosions, national tragedies and stuff like that. All of that play in a very important role in affecting the way how the market is gonna go up or down. Any of these events can just dramatically alter the way the market is gonna behave for that day or for that year. And so you must be aware of how catastrophes influence the market. Now, this particular software says that it's gonna make trades on your behalf without you ever having to monitor. Now, no software no software out there can actually do this for you, okay? I want you to understand that no software consistently working is going to give you consistent results. It doesn't happen. If that were the case, then everybody would be doing it, right? Now, this particular software here says that it's going to make trades for you. So, and the reason why I'm showing this page is because the person that you see here, her name is Tamarak. She's actually an actor, and Many of these binary option softwares, they use actors like these to be the spokesperson for their binary option software. So you can also see her here in the main software, right? Sarah's Confession. Um, yeah, see, that's her. So it just straight off the bat, they're not even being honest with you, you know. And they also provide what's called a it's called a scarcity timer, which you can see at the bottom. Let me move my cursor towards it. You see that right there? Yeah, that's what's called a scarcity timer, and there's also another one right here. So what that pretty much means is once the number hits to 0 or 1, then you're supposedly like left out, right? There's no more opportunity for you to get in. But if you were to refresh the page like I'm about to do right now, you can clearly see that the timer goes back to 20
You've
up
proven
here
to
at the
me,
top,
and more
and
importantly,
back to
to
10 minutes
yourself, that
10
you're an
minutes here at the
action
bottom.
taker.
So they're
Before
not even being loyal with you, and I don't understand how they sleep at night, but hey, whatever. And as far as the actors are concerned, well, I mean, they're actors, right? So they're paid to do whatever it is that the person who pays wants them to do, right? So I mean, that only makes sense. So there you have it, guys. Now, I finished the review, so if you want to click off, then go ahead and do that. What I actually do right now is give you some alternatives. So if you're really hell bent on learning about binary options trading, then I strongly recommend that you go to an offline school or go find an advisor, and get them to advise you on where to go about learning how to trade. Um, my buddy, for example, he actually paid about $5,000 for a 1 week seminar where he learned how to trade like the experts do online. And so if you want to do that, you know that's very it's very expensive. But if you really want to do this, then go ahead. The second alternative that I want to talk about is actually make money online. I do it from the comfort of my own home, and it's provided me the time freedom to do whatever I want, which is something that I value more than the money itself. So if you're interested in learning how to make money online, I can actually show you how to do that. So what I want you to do right now is click on the link below that I provided in the description. And having said that, I wanted to thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you found this information helpful. And like I said, if you're interested in learning, go ahead and click on the link below, and I'll see you on the inside. Thanks.